group of fully feathered theropods, dromaeosaurids, microraptors, and velociraptors. We live among the descendants of dinosaurs. The killing claw of a velociraptor, the talons of birds of prey,
about understanding and protecting birds of prey. Everyone, let's all meet my buddy, Dee.
Hello everyone! Thank you. So, as Raptor Rangers, we conduct rescue and release efforts. We also have to take care of the birds, yeah. So today we're going to introduce to you some of our favorite predators on wings.
Well, we started off with our brown kites. They are very agile and maneuverable in flight, which allows them to catch prey. But did you know that they are also able to eat or climb? Pretty impressive, right, Dee?
That's right, Shara. That's very impressive. And even though they are medium-sized raptors, they're able to snatch a prey from a bird as big as the white-bellied sea eagle. White-bellied sea eagle can be found in Southeast Asia and one of the largest raptors that you can spot right here in Singapore.
White-bellied sea eagles, they have feet with rough undersides which can help them to grab onto slippery and struggling prey, just like fish and even snakes. In fact, they specialize in hunting venomous banded sea kraits. And if you're wondering how that looks like,
so everyone, let's welcome Eclipse, our Malay fish owl. Another local species that you can spot right here in Singapore. And the rodent that these birds hunt for never hear them coming. Well, that's because owls are masters of silent flight.
well, speaking about silent flights, we have another Malay fish owl right up there. And that is Nate. And in a while, Nate will be joining us here on stage. But for this part, I'll need every one of you to please remain seated and be as quiet as possible. As you are about to experience our ability. Okay, this is going to last you a few more minutes, okay?
I think they're a bit shy today. Let's give them a bit more time.
There we go. Beautiful flight down the mountain. Let's give them a big round of applause, everyone. And now the reason why our
Owls with orange eyes hunt during sunrise and sunset. But what about owls with dark black eyes? Well, they hunt during the night.
Now, I got a question for everyone here, okay? But before that, let's take a look at the screen for a short video. Okay, now my question for everyone is, how many degrees do you think an owl can turn its head to? Just shout out any answers. Any answers, anyone? 270, we have a 270 over
Another
here.
270 over here.
360, yeah, 360.
A lot of 360s today.
Yeah, that's right. Now, I think we have quite a variety of American bald eagle. Wow, look at her. Isn't she such a beauty? So Susie has been with us for almost 27 years now, making her
one, animals live a lot longer than they would in the wild. So that means they will have to retire after working for so many years.
If you have to take a look at the screen, this is our large and shaded raptor retirement area. So that means when our raptor retire, they have the perfect environment, nutritional diet, and even medical care.
And if you look up on the screen once more, you can see that I'm giving Susie eye drops.
Our southern crested caracar.
Oh, this is an unusual bird of prey. He uses his long legs to walk and forage skillfully. And right now, Raul is very busy looking for the treats that are hidden underneath these rocks. And in the wild, they'll be looking for insects and worms. Alright, Mr. Raul, have you checked these two rocks, sir? Mr. Raul, the rocks. Sir? Mr. Raul? Well, I think he's very excited over there. Mr. Raul, would you like to come back and do your turn of the rocks? Sir? Very distracted today. Over this too, sir. Alright. And one more right behind you. There you go. Let's give him a big round of applause. Thank you. But what if the insect were to fly and take off? Well, they were to do vertical flights into the air, just like this.
B. I think you said a flight. That looks more like a hawk.
Oh, maybe you can go higher?
Yeah, sure. Okay, Raul, come over here, buddy. We're gonna show them how high you can jump, okay? Ready? And 1, 2, 3, and all the way up!
Wow!
Well done! And it looks like Raul here has done an amazing job here on stage, and it's time for him to head back home. There we go. Let's give it up for Raul, everyone. Turkey vultures, they come from the Americas, and they're one of the few birds with a finely tuned sense of smell.
So that means when there is a carcass nearby, turkey vultures will be the first ones on the scene, followed by the bigger vultures who will report from the top height of the dead animal.
Another interesting fun fact about the turkey vultures is that they have really strong stomach acid. A stomach acid so is close to 0 pH level, and this helps them to digest carrion pretty well. Now I got a question for everyone. Turkey vultures, they are known to have strong stomach acid, but what mammal in the animal kingdom that also has a strong stomach acid? Any guesses, anyone? No? Okay, I'm just going to give you guys 3 clues, okay? Now, this animal, it starts with the letter H. Its vocalization sounds like a laughter, and it can be found in night safari. Hyena, I have the answer over there. That's good. Well done. Now, hyena, they're also known to have strong stomach acid, and this helps them to digest things such as bones, food, and even horns. And it looks like Zina here has done an amazing job here on stage, and it's time for him to head back home. Now these birds, they're the middleweight who would eat on flesh and organs. They're sociable but yet aggressive feeders. Once a carcass is found, they would wait nearby before beginning to feed. But once they get going, about 100 birds would gather for a meal and strip a large carcass right down to its bones in less than 5 minutes. Once widely found across Africa, they are now critically endangered.
Well, Shara, don't we have 2 more scavengers to showcase?
Is it the bigger ones, Steve?
Yes, they are bigger, much bigger than that.
We do, but it's from Africa. But before that, we need everyone to please remain seated as we welcome our very first stars from Africa. And one more right up there. Everyone, these are lovely ladies in America's scarf. If you were to look closely at them, they have a dagger-like beak and a stern old man face. Earning them the title, the Old Man Scarf.
Although they are not vultures, they coexist and join them in a big feast. Speaking of vultures, did you know that 11 species of vultures in Africa have to clean up to 70% of the continent's canyons? We will all be in a lot of trouble without vouchers. Isn't that right, Shayla?
That's very true, Dee. But all around the world, we are losing